Melanite Sports in the building. So, we have some very interesting news with the UFC. You already know what it is, man. It's the Red Corner Podcast. My co host, Micah, and Melanite Sports, of course. We're here to talk boxing. We're here to talk MMA, UFC, whatever it is. One UFC doesn't matter. If it's combat sports, we're going to talk about it. Um, so, I want to start off with some news that we keep on hearing. And I'm not sure if you heard it, Micah, because it usually kind of gets jumbled up in all the nonsense and all that. But um, we keep hearing that Gervonta Tank Davis wants to fight Devin Haney next. Now, I'm not sure if you remember, but he did say this when Devin was facing Cambosis.
Mm-hmm.
He said this before that as well. Okay. I'm just not
Convinced.
I'm just not convinced he's going to do it at all. At all, at all. I want the fight to happen. I do. For anyone watching, I'm not a Tank hater. I like Tank as a fighter. I just think we have to be real with ourselves when we say when people call him the best. Because he's not the best. He hasn't beaten the best. You gotta be if you want to be the best, you gotta beat the best. So therefore he can't be the best. Though he is a very great talent, he passes the eye check. I'll say that for sure. But I mean, he hasn't fought anyone that was formidable. Ryan just had a puncher's chance. Okay, that's all Ryan had. This anyone that you talk to would say, yeah. I mean, Tank has the skill, but Ryan can hit hard. Okay, that's not a good. That's not what do you, that's not a good chance for you just to knock out someone with a punch, just one punch. That's not a good chance. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see it happening anytime soon. I think Mayweather Promotions has definitely consistently kept him away from Devin Haney. I think if the fight does happen, I think a lot of people will be surprised at the outcome. The fight's 50-50, of course, but I think a lot of people may be surprised. I see the thing is about it is people really have a strong hate for Devin Haney. They really want to see him go. I'm not really. I can suspect where it comes from.
But what
Um, Go
what
ahead.
weight? What weight would that fight take place at?
Well, Devin Haney in the recent interviews has okay. Well, previous to the recent interviews, he's always said 130. He'll stay at 135 for the right fights, right? In a more recent interview, he said that he will, if Tank wants to fight, it has to be at 140, right? But in a more recent interview or whatever talk whatever, he said he will go back down to 135 for Tank, right? So I mean, I'm thinking Devin doesn't really care about the weight. I mean, I personally don't want him to fight him at 135 personally. That Loma fight and the Cambosis 2 fight, he looked absolutely disgusting in the weigh-ins. I'm gonna actually find it for you. Um, he looked awful, awful. He looked like a zombie. He looked like a zombie. Okay, hold on. Weigh-ins. See, hold on. He looked like a zombie. Okay, this is it. Yeah. Oh my god, bro, it's hard to look at this. Swear. Hold on here. Let me present.
So wait, do they do ceremonial weigh-ins or are their weigh-ins like real?
They do both. So
Okay.
in the morning they'll do a real weigh-in. And then if you pass that one, I'm pretty sure you're good. You might actually have to pass both though. I think because I know for the fight with Terrence Crawford. Hold that thought. That's Devin. He looks like an actual zombie. Look at his face. Okay,
Yeah.
you compare that to that, right? And then you compare him. Um, this is when he's really young, but let's go maybe
Oh wow, I see that picture of him right there.
which one?
The second one at the yeah.
Yeah, he looks really young here. But let's compare it to like this. His face from here to this. He looks like a zombie, bro. It looks gross. That looks like very unhealthy, like he's about to die.
Sunken and stuff.
Sunken. Look at the eyes. You know what I'm saying? Look at the cheekbones. Look at it's everything just looks off about him. You know, So I think he definitely needs to go to 140 and stay there. Personally, if it was me, I'm kind of going through the same thing where, well, not the same thing, but I'm letting my body grow now. I'm bulking up. Um, so I've been trying to keep myself below 140 for so long. You know what I'm saying? That my body hasn't grown in a while, so I'm starting to actually now give it some energy and food. My real natural weight, bro, is like 155. My natural weight, but I've shrunken myself down to be at 130, anywhere from 130 to 144, 145. You know what I'm saying? And that takes a lot of discipline just to stay at that weight. One meal a day.
Mhm.
That type of thing. So, but I think Devin definitely needs to me personally, I would say he needs to fight him at 140. But that's Devin though. He's a warrior. He's willing to go down to 135, give up his leverage, right, and go fight the best. You know what I'm saying? Go fight, someone that they call the best at least, right?
Mhm.
So that's just Devin. That's just how he rolls. And all I can do is salute to him. But all I can say is I just don't see the fight happening. If it does, obviously that's humongous, humongous, humongous fight. Um, I'm actually trying to go to the Devin Haney Reach Prograde fight because on the tickets are only like $100. I just have to worry about
But what
getting
are the
there.
seats like?
Well, okay, I have to find that out, but I'm actually I don't think they're actually that bad. Like I think they're pretty decent for that price. For like 100, I have to check it out. Obviously, if they're like nosebleeds, then there's no point. But like if they're like decent, bro, I would actually go because all I got to do is worry about flight and
Yeah.
hotel. You know,
Yeah, I don't like stadiums, bro. Like to me,
and
most of the seats don't even make sense in the stadiums.
I feel
Like
like
or like
you can't
half
really see. Yeah, you
yeah, like
probably
half
couldn't
the seats.
see. Probably couldn't
Yeah,
see
don't
much.
even make
I've
sense.
never been to one. That's where I really want to go. I've never been to a
I
fight.
mean, I've been to an arena. Like I was at the Phillips Arena and like I mean, like I went for a Hawks game, but I it wasn't a fight. But like even with that, I wasn't even at the top and like even in those seats, like it was like can't say it was hard to see. We could see the game, we could see what was happening, but we couldn't see like necessarily the names on the backs of the jerseys and stuff like that. But we could
Okay.
see what was going on.
So you're
And
able to
those
like
were
follow along with the actual fight and all that stuff.
it was like yeah. We could see what was going on. But
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hope like I said, if it's 100, even if it's up to like 150 to 180, if it's good seats, I'll pay it. If it's decent and if it's more than 150, probably not. But if they're good seats for like 150 or so, like I can actually visibly see everything. Like I can see the sweat. You know what I'm saying? Like
mhm,
off these dudes' backs. Like I'll pay it. I'll pay it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's about a month. It's a month away. Shakur Stevenson fights tomorrow. He fights a guy that can punch. Okay, Micah. He fights a guy that can really crack. And I'm just gonna say this now. I do have Shakur Stevenson winning, but if he loses, I will not be surprised. I will not be
mhm.
surprised. I do have him winning though, for sure. Well, not for sure, but I do have him winning. But if he does lose, wouldn't be shocked at all. Um, I must send you. I can't show it on the stream. Um, but yeah, we can't show on the stream. But maybe I can send you a link
All
and
right.
have you watch it. But he can crack. He beat this one dude, Rayo, which was one of the like contenders coming up, and he pretty much destroyed his hype train. Like
Damn.
yeah, like and the thing is, bro, like I think that fight, I think he was supposed to fight someone else. That guy,
Mhm.
Rayo, and he ended up fighting the one dude, right?
Yeah.
And he ends up losing, bro. Dos Santos.
Yeah, I see it right here.
Oh, you see it?
Edwin. I'm looking at it. Yeah, and Shakur
What?
Stevenson on Edwin. I'm going to
Oh,
surprise a lot of people. I have to look into Edwin. Hold on one second.
I'm about to send you the highlights of the crazy fight. I'm gonna send it to you right now.
All right.
Let me send it to your email.
I mean, yeah, you can.
No, I'm gonna find it on. I'm gonna find it on YouTube and send it to your phone.
All right.
Um,
87.5% KOs.
yeah, man, he can hit, man. I mean, the shots that he was landing were just very horrific.
Yeah, I'm looking at his record. 16-1. Okay, so he lost to William Foster the third.
That guy, I'm pretty sure it was just a decision. It was a decision.
Yeah, lost. Oh my God.
Are you looking at it?
It was a split. It was a split decision too.
Okay, split decision. Yeah, I heard it was a good fight. I didn't watch that one, but I'm sending it to you right now, Micah.
Okay.
I wish we could show it on the stream. I really wish we could show it on the stream. We can't because we used to do that. Remember, when we first started, we were getting blocked. So, um, yeah, but yeah, watch that. Watch just a couple seconds of it. Like, you just skip in the middle. He was
All
landing
right.
some big shots, bro. He's not and he can fight. I mean, he could box. I mean, he's not a bad boxer. It's just I think Shakur is a better boxer, obviously.
Send it to the TV real quick.
Okay. Yeah, I might watch it too. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I just sent it. I had my TV, so I just sent it to it.
Yeah,
Let's
man,
see.
it was, and like, bro, the guy Rayo, bro, he has power too. He knocked out dudes in a couple seconds.
Did he
You know,
drop him or? Oof,
he dropped him a couple times. It was bad, bro. Like you never seen him like this.
goodness gracious.
Yeah, he could
Yeah, he
box,
looks like
man.
he has. He looks like he has heavy hands.
Yeah, just one of those dudes that just have heavy ass hands, bro. Like, it just. Though I will say the guy Rayo, his offense is his defense. So, but Devin,
Can't
or
fight
sorry,
moving backwards.
yeah, he's not precisely,
Jesus.
right? Just heavy ass shot, guys. Look,
Yeah,
if
even
you
his
do not,
jabs.
yeah, his jabs are heavy as well. You know, if you haven't seen this guy, watch him. Look at his highlights. Like I said, I do think that Shakur Stevenson will win. But he might face some adversity. I mean, it's a 12 round fight. You know what I'm saying? And I've always said this about Shakur. This is the reason why I have Tank over Shakur winning, is because Shakur, I've seen him deal with the pressure and he doesn't deal with it as good as the other guys. Personally,
Mm-mm.
I think Devin Haney deals with the pressure a little better. I think Tank has a
Oh
granite
wow, he got
chin.
dropped.
Yeah, oh yeah, he got dropped a couple times in that fight. Bad, man. It was bad. It was a bad. It was a bad loss. It was a very bad loss. It wasn't like the,
Wait, he lost. Oh shit. Wait. Los Santos lost
no, no,
this
no, no,
fight?
no, no,
Okay, I
no,
was
no,
gonna say.
no. Wait. Did Rayo drop him
Oh
as
my
well?
goodness. He just got him stiff legged. He hit him when he was down though.
Oh, okay.
He just had him like stiff legged, man. He did. I mean, they dropped each other both the same round. He dropped Los Santos dropped him,
Uh-huh.
and then or Los Santos gets dropped, and then he comes back and he drops Valenzuela.
Yeah, Venezuela.
Valenzuela.
Venezuela. Mhm.
Valenzuela. Yeah, he comes back and drops him basically. He looks a little repetitive. That's all
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
say.
yeah.
He
I
throws a
think
lot of 1, 2, 3.
definitely. Right. Which
One,
that's going
one,
to be
two.
very easy to predict,
Yeah.
right?
He has a lot of what's it called? Uh wow, why can't I freaking well the combos that grow on top of each other. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Why can't I not remember the name of this right now? So I have brain damage.
Relax, chill out, bro.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Just go straight to the fucking worst possible act. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I just can't remember it.
Oh.
But oh my goodness. I'll think it'll literally come to me.
Mhm.
But it starts with a C.
Um.
No, it doesn't. The progressive combo starts with a P. I'm dumb as hell.
Oh, what is a
But
progressive combo?
it's
Like
like
some.
1, 1, 2, 1 2 3, or even like 1 2 1 2 slip, come back,
Yeah.
1 2 slip 2, come back, 1
You're saying
2
that's what he
slip
does, or you're saying
2
that's what he
3.
doesn't do?
No, he's doing a lot of 1 1 2 1
Oh,
2
one, two,
3.
three. Okay, which is
Yeah.
predictable. You're saying?
Yeah, I mean, if you it it's unpredictable if you throw different ones. Like, but he just throws the same progressive combo a lot. So like if you want to start off throwing a 1 1 2 1 2 3, then you got to switch it up to 1 1 2
Two,
1
one.
2 or like 1 2 slip 2 1 2 slip 2 3
Just change it up. Just switch it
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, no. I think Shakur is definitely superb, more superb boxer than him for sure. It's just the pressure with him, right? And
Mhm.
if Shakur is not going to be able to hurt him, or if he's not going to be able to keep him off him, if the guy lands a good shot on Shakur, we might see this guy lose. Like again, like I said, I have Shakur winning the fight, and he might be able to do it. Making it look easy as hell. Shakur is top tier, right? Literally top tier. Um, you know, but again, we just anything can happen, and like I said, I don't, and he's been doing a lot of talking, about Devin and Tank, and he's not really focusing on like anything. I haven't really heard him even talk about his opponent. You know what I'm saying? And now he could be overlooking him because he knows he's going to destroy him. That's a possibility, right? And that could happen. But
Mhm.
we don't. This like this stuff happens, bro. When people, um, when they overlook their opponent, man. This will happen, and also when they get a replacement opponent because he wasn't supposed to fight this guy. He was supposed to fight Frank Martin. He was supposed to fight Frank Martin, and Frank Martin. What something happened with that one? Whatever. But
Mhm.
same thing happened with what's his name, Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua wasn't even supposed to fight Andy Ruiz. Um, yeah, Andy. I think he was supposed to fight.
Yeah.
Who was he supposed to fight? He was supposed to fight someone else, and the guy either popped dirty or he dropped out.
Oh
Right.
wow. Yeah.
Um, and they brought in a fat you know fat Mexican dude, Andy Ruiz. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't think anything of it. Right.
Mhm.
And the dude actually went in there and busted him up, knocked him down 4 times, right? And even before the fight, there was rumors of AJ not being himself in the locker room, being super. He's not ready. Listen, man, AJ is not ready for Wilder. He's not ready for Fury. He's not ready for. Well, he clearly wasn't ready for Usyk. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's these things happen, bro. When you get like a replacement, fighter, someone that you ain't never really heard of,
Mhm.
and boom, the dudes end up beating him, which is why I don't want that to happen to Tank. Because if
Yeah.
Tank goes his whole entire career without fighting Devin, Shakur, Tio, Lomachenko,
Yeah.
any of these top dudes, if he
I
goes
mean
his
it,
whole entire career and he loses to a bum, there now we'll have the right to say that he was never shit. Technically,
bro,
right?
the
Go
fight
ahead.
freaking starts before a lot with these pro guys who are known, who they know each other. The fight starts before you even get to the ring. You have so
Definitely.
much film. You have so much film to watch.
Right. That's
You got
facts.
so much.
Studying, so much
Yeah.
studying. That's what I would do if I was fighting. I'd be studying because that's what I do. Just when I was sparring and training, amateurly, whatever. I'd be watching film all day. Like not all day, but I'd be watching film right before I go in. Like, I'd be, okay, let me try this. Like whenever I'd feel like I needed a boost or like I needed to, tighten up on certain things, I'd watch a Terrence Crawford fight. I'd watch what I'm saying, like a James Toney fight. I'd watch a
Mhm.
Floyd fight, and I just take that shit immediately out the arsenal. I say, okay, like I like their styles. I like those type of styles, and I would watch it, and I would just download it and implement it. And the way I fight is, I couldn't really think too much about it. If I think, I
Mhm.
start to do bad, right? So I just had to
Yeah.
basically just watch it, let it imprint into my brain, and basically just let my body do what it needs to do, right? That's how I fight. You know what I'm saying? And film is so important. But I hear some boxers say they don't watch film. And I personally, me, I wouldn't. That wouldn't be me. I would be watching film. I'd be watching, especially if that's. I mean, making money off that. I'd be watching film all day, just
I
like
mean,
studying them.
they weren't the most successful boxers, though, were they?
Yeah. No. Okay. The only guy I was surprised, but he cleared it up was name. Terrence Crawford said he doesn't watch the film, but his trainers watch the film and they figure out what to look for and they figure out what to drill him for. So that makes sense,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that makes more sense, right?
Yeah, because I mean, it depends on who you are, I guess, because he doesn't want to get like over what's it called? He doesn't want to take too much information in.
Yeah, because you also might get a different fighter that night as
Yeah.
well. You might get a completely different fighter. You might get someone that they worked on changing their style specifically because of that, right?
Hmm.
Like, you know, the thing is with Spence, right? Is Spence fights the exact same way every time. So it was nothing. It was nothing for them. It was not much for them to have to do. He like go back and watch every fight for that Spence fights. He fights the exact same way. There's no he never had to adapt. Put it to you
Yeah.
that way. He never had to adapt because he was so much stronger than these dudes and he was able to overwhelm them with the pressure. He'd get hit, but he was able to weather the storm always, right?
Hmm.
He fought this exact same way, and it was just that Bud was just so much stronger than him, and he was more technically skilled, and that's why that happened to him, you know. But that's
Yeah.
what happens, bro. That's what separates the group. I mean, you know, good fighters, and I don't want to take anything away from Errol Spence, man. That's my dude. I want to call him a great fighter, right? I do, but it's just the fact that he made no adjustments is bothering me. In adversity, he made no adjustments, right?
Hmm.
But I guess let me just say there's that's the difference between a good fighter and a great fighter. You already know this is a fighter that is able to switch gears,
Hmm.
adapt, and really just be able to just download data and be like, okay, I got to do this now. That's what makes you a great fighter. What do you think about that?
No, I mean, you're exactly right. I mean, I could not put that any. I couldn't put it any better. I mean, yes, that's exactly what separates, someone who is proficient from someone who is championship level. That's the difference between someone who is very good and someone who's a champion is someone who can adapt,
Adapt.
on the fly, and that's exactly what. excuse- Oh, I was about to sneeze. That's exactly what. My bad. I had to read something. No, but that's exactly what Terrence Crawford does, bro. Is he adapts? He adapts based on who he's fighting. You get into the ring and he'll just read you, and that's kind of like what Tank does too. I mean, that's why he gives, as much shit as we give him.
Yes.
Uh, he takes those rounds to download
You're right.
data and figure
You're
out what
what?
he needs to do.
Yep. 1,000% correct. 1,000% correct. He like he man. I love what that's what I listen. We like you just said, man. We give Tank shit all the time, but he is one of the most. I love watching him fight. Okay, and just like Micah said, the reason why I love watching him fight is because you see him like you see him lose rounds, right? But you see him lose rounds for a reason, right? And
Hmm.
so the knockout's coming. It's just for me, it's like, okay, when does he have enough information to implement the plan? And that's why I really like watching him. I really like watching his craft, right?
Yeah,
But of course, I had to see him do this to someone elite. That's
yeah,
my only gripe with him. If he does it to someone elite, which I'm sure he can, then okay, that we know we got the real deal, right? But if he keeps dudes, if he keeps doing this to dudes that bro, I never heard of Isaac Cruz before he fought him, right? I never heard of him
hmm,
before. I never heard of. Okay, no, Leo Santa Cruz was actually a formidable foe, but he's not He's not anyone. He's not someone that people really want him to fight. Okay, he's had formidable foes before, but there's no one on the upper echelon class that me and you really want him to fight. He hasn't fought those guys. He hasn't fought anyone that's considered the greatest of the era, right? Which he's 29 now. This got to happen now or never type of thing. But yes, like that. His skill level, his IQ, and I told you, like, I don't know, people have, if you're OG of the channel, like, I always tell the story. My trainer, my old trainer, like, he used to see Tank at the tournaments because he's been a boxing coach. He's gone to the nationals many times. His fighter, Tank was ranked number 1 in the world as amateur, and his fighter was ranked number 3. My boxing coach, his name was Palmer. He ended up going to jail. But
Why?
drugs, unfortunately.
Oh
Drugs.
shit.
Yeah, drugs. He had a deal with Top Rank. He had a deal with Top Rank, and
Damn.
they were going to give him a fight. But the streets, bro. The streets will take you. It doesn't always give you back. You know what I'm saying? But he always tells me the story. Said he used to see Tank, and while the other dudes were goofing off and kind of relaxing before the fights, he said Tank was always working. Tank was always hitting the pads at 100% maximum efficiency, maximum effort. He said whenever he saw Tank, he was doing the most he could possibly do, right? And he said he knew he would be a champion. He also said the same thing about Sean Porter and Danny Garcia. I don't know if he ever met Spence. I don't think he ever met Spence. But he also did say that his fighter was supposed to fight Tank. But what happened was that the one guy his fighter got robbed, and the guy went up going on and fighting Tank when he was younger, and I think Tank broke his nose. Tank broke up his nose. So yeah, Tank, man, he's serious, man. He's been through it, bro. I mean, he's like the boxing world definitely, like, if you were in the boxing world, you definitely knew of him, right? Obviously, everyone knows of him now, but he's serious, man. But it's like they're gonna destroy this guy's legacy if they don't give him a big an actual real challenge. They're gonna destroy his legacy.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, if he loses to someone that we have not heard of, it's going to be bad. They're going to say he was nothing. He never fought anyone. All he did was knock out bums.
they wouldn't be wrong.
And they wouldn't be wrong. We couldn't dispute it. No matter how much we love Tank, we like the look of him, and we like how he knocks out dudes. We couldn't really say much because he's right. They're right. So he need to go ahead and he says his only legacy fight right now, bro, is Ryan Garcia, which a fight that everyone knew he would win.
It's crazy because Tank has beat people that would give Ryan Garcia like the absolute business.
Indeed.
Like Cruz, bro. Cruz and Garcia.
You know what, bro? Okay, I'll say this. I used to believe that, and I still kind of do. But when I saw him fight on the undercard of Spence and Crawford, I saw him fight a dude just awful. Way worse than Ryan, and he couldn't knock him out because he was a lot bigger than him. So I'm thinking, bro, I don't know. Like, I would, if you asked me this 5 months ago, I would agree. I would agree that he would destroy Ryan. But I honestly think his size is going to be an issue, bro. He's like 5'4".
Really?
He's small. He's a small guy. And this, when he fought this dude, bro, he was landing them flush. He couldn't knock him out. Now, of course, that guy could just have a granite chin, but this guy didn't have good footwork. Nothing. Not like he didn't have really anything, and he couldn't knock him out. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But Rolly, there's a video of Rolly in Tank fight. And no, sorry, Rolly and Ryan fighting. There's
I saw that.
You seen that? Yeah. So
horrible.
Yeah, awful. I mean, it was just like almost a wrestling match, but
that shit. Rolly got mad.
Yeah.
Almost immediately.
Yeah, I don't think I could spar Rolly, bro, without it actually turning into a real fight. Seriously. If this dude's wrestling me all that, I'm gonna just put him. I'm gonna take him down, and I'm gonna probably choke him out. To be honest with you,
so I would like it if Ryan could actually learn how to box. Like I for everything we say, I dislike Rolly more.
Oh, of course, I could not be around Rolly. I could not be around Rolly.
Clown, bro.
He is a clown, and see, some people like that stuff. I personally despise that energy. I don't really find it funny. There's funny and then there's just disrespectful stuff, right?
Hmm.
And there's a limit to things, and he hits all of the boxes. I don't like it. I don't like being around that energy. I've been around it before. It's not funny. To me, it's not. I mean, some people like it,
Hmm.
and I agree with you. I
Yeah.
really don't even
So what do you mean specifically?
in what term?
Like the type of energy you're talking about? Like describe
Okay,
it.
so basically, it's like the 6ix9ine effect, where dudes just say such outrageous ass disrespectful shit
To get
that no,
attention.
to get attention, to get reaction, right? But then once you really go up to them, once you really say what's good, you know what I'm saying? They're not really that serious about it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Rolly's in a different profession, and where they have to answer in the boxing ring. But you talk about I'm giving an example for like a 6ix9ine. He talking about your dead homies. He talking about doing all sorts. That's liable for you to get hurt in the street. I'm not boxing you. You know what I'm saying? These are all
Hmm.
jokes, of course. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not boxing you, bro. You talking about like what I'm saying? Dead family members. You know what I'm saying? Like that stuff is what I'm saying. So and then you talk about Rolly. With the press conferences. It's just very disrespectful stuff that to me, bro. I'm not gonna stand there and just take it. Obviously, if we about to have $1 million fight, obviously, okay, I'm gonna get you back in the ring. But if you transfer that same energy onto the street, he would be dead within a year, 100%.
Oh yeah.
So there's no way you could be going on the street talking all that crazy rah rah. No, no, no. You gonna get shot. You gonna get really hurt. You're gonna get your families hurt. Your
I
mouth,
mean,
you know.
6ix9ine is still alive, but don't remember that they robbed him. They put him in like the back of a trunk. I think they
Mhm.
smashed his baby mama.
Yeah, they did a lot of bad things to him, but at the same time, and I'm glad you actually brought that up because the thing about 6ix9ine is, and this is not even a sensitive topic, but this is a topic that it's just the truth, man. Black people have an issue with hurting other people. If they don't look like them, they will think twice. But if they see a black person and they do anything disrespectful, they go shoot him, bro. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of self hate. So in terms of kind of with six
Yeah, it is
nine,
really weird because they see other black people as threats, bro. It's
yeah, it's very
kind of what's
alarming.
around them.
And I think there's definitely more to it, right? But of course, it's you know maybe it's a sense of comfortability because obviously you grow up around someone, what I'm saying, that's all you're gonna see. And then when you
Hmm.
see something different, yeah, okay, but I also do think it's a lot of self-hate, you know. So, it depends, you know what I'm saying? But I think that's a lot of the reason why 6ix9ine hasn't really been touched, you know what I'm saying? But again, like I said, if you transfer it on a regular dude in the street, you're not surviving, bro. You're not gonna survive doing that stuff. You know what I'm saying? No. Like I remember a dude, um, man, this dude, he was this is like, high school days. Man, this dude would just talk, talk, talk all the time, man. Scamming people, you know.
Yeah.
He eventually had to move. He had to
On
move. You know what I'm
on
saying? Because
locked on his head top.
yeah, exactly. On his blood clot head top. Dang. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like he couldn't survive there, bro. Like, and I'm not gonna get too in depth with it, but
Especially
yeah,
when you get out of high school, bro.
bruh. Yes. And and then I know what another dude, he didn't really do too much talking per se. I mean he did, but he was more about, scamming and trying to rob people. I think a year after I graduated high school, he got stabbed.
Yeah.
Got stabbed. He got stabbed in front of the school actually for owing either. Yeah, I think he owed someone money, and they stabbed him up, took him up, and killed him. You
Damn.
know, so certain things, bro. You can't get. You're not gonna get away with it. So, but that's just a little, a tangent on whatever. But you know, that's just I don't know.
Yeah,
Like you
bro.
just said, man. I
That
don't
does
agree with it.
happen in Canada.
That's
Uh
right. It's not all sweet there, bro.
yeah.
It's not all
Same
sweet there.
thing.
Don't go out there thinking it's nothing, because you will be surprised. Not a good surprise either, you know. Uh, But let's get into UFC, man. I want to definitely know your thoughts on the fight announcements. I want you to take the lead on this one, man. What did Dana White announce?
Yeah, pull it up right here. So this weekend, man, in about 4 days, right? This Wednesday. So
Mhm.
4 days. So we got Sergey Pavlovich and Tom Aspinall.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
that's on the undercard of Yuri and Alex. Um, well, actually, I'll talk about Yuri and Alex first. That fight is going to be all stand up, like 100%. The thing is, it's super interesting, man, because both these guys fight with their hands down. Both these guys fight with their hands down. Alex definitely has more power. Definitely could knock Yuri out. Not Yuri could knock him out too. Yuri could probably out grapple him, but I don't think it's going to. It's just with Yuri.
Are they? Oh, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is gonna be a fun fight, man.
Yeah, a hundred
Fun
percent. I'm
fight.
I'm very psyched for this one.
Oh, yeah. You just reminded me. Yeah, that fight's gonna be fun as
Yeah,
hell.
yeah,
As hell. Is someone
yeah,
getting
man.
knocked out, bro? Is someone getting knocked out?
Um, I can't say. I mean, I would think so. I would think so, possibly, because Yuri fights with his hands down.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
left hook is just freaking
Right there.
ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. He is bigger than Adesanya. But the thing is,
Yeah,
he's
yeah. He's
not. He
bigger.
not in kickboxing. He knocked light heavyweights dead too. So you know,
Oh, in
um,
kickboxing, okay, but he wasn't able to
yeah,
do that to Jan though. So I think that's something
Jan.
interesting, right?
Yeah, I got to watch that fight back because I don't think his left hook landed that flush on Jan. I have to watch it back.
Okay.
I do have to watch it back. And Jan also, I think he may have just done a pretty good job of avoiding it. And Jan also has very good kick defense, like very good. I mean, I'll take it. I mean, Izzy was a lot smaller. He came into when he fought Jan Blachowicz. He came to that fight at I think he weighed like 191, something like that.
That's who, Jan or
Izzy,
Alex?
Izzy,
Okay.
no,
Oh,
Izzy
no, no,
fought.
no, I was talking about Alex
I
can
know,
knock
I
out
know,
Jan.
I know,
Okay.
I know. I'm just saying that Jan has very good kick defense, and
Mhm.
he basically nullified Adesanya's kicks when they fought
I
at
still
light
gotta watch that
heavyweight.
fight. I still gotta watch that fight, man.
Yeah.
I'm bugging on that one.
It's very technical. I'll just say that it's an extremely technical fight.
Okay.
Um yeah, but as for Alex and Yuri, I give the slight edge to Fajeda because I don't think it's gonna go to the ground, and I think that on the feet he's definitely more technically sound. Um but
Yeah.
yeah. Sergey.
You're wait, hold on. Yuri's a beast though, man. I mean, I definitely agree with you. I actually now that I'm talking, actually I'm agreeing with you more. But because Yuri's just so unconventional
Mhm,
and it can work. It can work. But the thing is, are you styles make fights? That style might work very well for Alex.
mhm,
Hands down, unorthodox, might run into something. It might work better for Alex, right? So, but I still think Yuri's a beast though, and I think he gives. I think he could take it. Either of them could take it. I think it's about a 60-40, maybe 55-45 fight, in terms
mhm.
in with the edge to Pereira.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
the odds are not that, crazy. I mean, he's a minus 122 favorite. Yuri's a plus 102 underdog. So the odds are not crazy. I need to get better at reading the gambling odds, but they're not like crazy far apart. He's not a huge favorite. He's not like a minus 400 favorite or something like that
who fought recently that was minus 1400? There was someone fought recently that was minus 1400.
in the MMA.
Ah, I don't know if it was
Because
MMA,
because
bro.
because I think no, it wasn't because and Gandu was minus 400.
So it wasn't God. Okay, yeah, it
Yeah,
wasn't God. It
yeah,
wasn't God.
Ngannou.
Yeah, it was, bro.
Yeah, Ngannou was a
That's
minus 1400
that
favorite.
is just disrespectful, bruh. Just I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah.
I mean, in hindsight, obviously, but
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Did
yeah,
you see it? Did you see how they ranked him?
what they rank him at?
Like number 587
Are you serious? Wait. In what? Rank him in what?
in boxing.
In the WBC?
Let me see
Because
exactly what it was.
I thought they ranked him in the top 10 WBC.
Boxing ranking. I gotta see exactly. Uh, dang it, man. I just know that so Francis got a denied place in Ring Magazine top 10 heavyweight. So wait, let me see. Cause I know like one place ranked him like number 500
500.
and
That's awful, bruh.
something. Hold on. Alexander Usyk, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, Zaylee Zhang. Yeah, that's that boy that could crack, man. That Chinese guy.
Which guy?
Zhang.
Did he do crack?
Hmm?
They said he can crack. I thought you said he did crack.
No.
Okay.
No.
I was like,
Nah,
oh shoot.
no. Jared Anderson, Joe Joyce, Frank Sanchez, Otto Whaley. I'm trying to find exact. Oh, bro, why didn't I just actually look it up?
His ranking.
Um, the guy. Oh, Boxing Rec. Or Box Rec has ranked Francis Ngannou as the 587th best heavyweight boxer in the world.
Wow.
That's right. That was via Twitter. So let me open this and actually, yeah, yeah, 587 of wow. I can't believe I got the number right. That's crazy.
Remember that one?
587. They gave him half a star.
Half a star. That's kind of a shocker. That's kind of a shocker, bro. I mean, you beat the number one ranked heavyweight champion in the world,
Yeah,
well, in our eyes, but you still gave him a hell of a fight, regardless of if you
yeah.
didn't win or not.
Someone said knocked him down, bro.
Knocked him
Someone said
down.
Tyson
One-
Fury fight 588th and
Hmm.
587, but definitely top 10 in all boxing organizations rankings. So, how much do you think that they like factor in like how good Tyson was fight? Because this is the thing, bro. Like the whole boxing system, scoring system, ranking system, it's all so subjective, bro.
It
It's all
is.
so subjective.
It is,
And
bro.
I guess pound for pound rankings are pretty subjective too. I mean, you're just talking about like
Yeah,
because
that's
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 how John Jones stayed at the top when it really should be like right now, really it should be. I gotta look at like the pound for pound rankings came out yesterday for the UFC. So realistically, it should be Islam Makhachev in the number one spot. I mean, before
yeah. I
that
mean,
fight, okay,
uh,
it is. It is.
yeah, I
It's
did see that. But do
it's
you think?
Islam, John Jones, and Alexander Volkanovski, which I can understand why. I can, man, it's just John Jones. I didn't like John Jones being in the number one spot.
Now explain that a little more, because I have my reasons behind it. But what are your reasons?
I mean, because it's based on style, and clearly Islam has the best style. He has the most bulletproof style of any fight. He's the best fighter in the world right now. He's the best MMA fighter in the world.
I
The
hate to fucking say it. I hate to
hands
say it.
down.
You're right.
Hands freaking down. He's the best MMA fighter. And it used to be Volkanovski. Before him, it was Volkanovski. But he never had. I can't remember if Volkanovski ever had that number one spot. I
He
don't
did.
remember.
He did. He no. Yeah, he
He
did.
did. No, he did. He did. He
He
did.
did. Right. He did. Yeah.
I think he did.
I think he
Um,
was. I think it was. I think it was Jones and Volk were both at number one.
it used to be in the number ones in like top three was like John Jones, um,
Now my thing,
Alexander
right?
Volkanovski, Israel Adesanya. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
all three of them used to be in the in the top three or top five at least. Bro, nah, this is so crazy, man. Sean Strickland is now above Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya is number 8 on the pound for
8.
pound list.
Bruh.
Max Holloway does not leave that thing.
He's still in there? He's at 10?
He is at 12. He does not leave that, bro. He does not
Uh,
leave the pound for pound rankings.
what's it? Top 15 for pound for pound?
Yeah,
Okay. Man, my yeah.
I love Max Holloway, bro.
Yeah, man. He's a beast, man. He's special.
Charles is number 5. So top 5 is Islam, John Jones, Alexander Volkanovski, Leon Edwards, and Charles Oliveira.
Now, what's your reasoning behind? No, okay, actually, no, you already answered it. But
Yeah.
why, to you, why doesn't Jones have a bulletproof vest? You know,
I mean, bro, so I can't. I mean, Islam has been knocked out before, so I do have to say that. But it was earlier on. It was early on, and he was fighting stupid. He was fighting dumb. Um, John Jones literally I mean, he left the division. And his last 2 fights in the division were extremely close. Last 2 fights were Dominic Reyes and Thiago Santos. He had a
all right, I'm gonna watch
draw.
those. I'm gonna watch those fights tomorrow.
They're
Yeah.
good. They're really good fights. You know, he had a draw the first time with
Oh, really?
Alexander Gustafsson.
Oh, you're right.
Um,
Yep.
yeah, and you know, absolutely demolished him the second time. But you know, these are all guys who, you know, theoretically he should have beat, man. And they're all due
Okay.
to after him, or he should have beat handily. After that, man, like after Reyes fought Jones, he went on to get knocked out by Jan Blachowicz and also got knocked out by Tyree Span or Spawn. And I think he may have won his last. He may have won his last fight. I'm literally gonna look it up. He may have won his last fight. I don't remember. Let me look at light heavyweight real quick. I don't even know if he's still in the top. Okay, he's
I
number 13.
I heard that his legs were so
Okay, wait, wait,
damaged.
wait, wait, wait. I said Tyree Span, Ryan Span. Sorry, he got knocked out by Ryan Span.
Okay.
Yeah. Then he lost to Yuri second round after he lost to Blachowicz. Then he lost. So he's had literally all losses
That
after
fight.
John Jones, and you know that could be a testament to, you know, you fight John Jones and you lose something, but it was a 5 round fight, man. It was a 5 round fight. Um, it was very close. So my thing is, I think that, you know,
I
it's
see what you're
really
saying. No, no, I agree with what you're saying. That's all points I would have, if I knew about Johns, I would make the same points. I make the same thing about boxers as well. So I can't disagree with you there. I agree with you. Um, I
because,
just hate to
bro,
say that Islam is the best. He is the best though.
those were the
He's
fights
a
that he had, bro, before he fought Cyril Gahn. You know, those were the last fights that he had. They were a
so
split
yeah.
decision.
Right. So you're saying, I get what you're saying. I get. See, the thing is, I think some people are also confused on what pound for pound is,
Mhm.
right? They think, and which, see, pound for pound is so subjective as well, man. Which is why I, I use it. I don't love it, but I use it. But if someone is going up in the weights and beating dudes and winning championships, yes, they're like right. Like how you can't really say they're not pound for pound, but the true essence of pound for pound is what you said. If your style can translate all the way from heavyweight to flyweight, you are pound for pound number one. If
Mhm.
you took if you took Terrence Crawford's style and implemented it into a heavyweight and a strawweight, they would be absolute killers, regardless of who was in the actual fighting
Dang,
style. That same fighting style, that's pound for pound. You know,
dang,
that's the
man.
true essence of it, of pound for pound. That's the
I,
true essence of it.
I just realized how they disrespected my boy.
Who?
Brandon Moreno's not even on there, but guess who is on there still?
Who?
Aljamain Sterling.
That's great, man. I still don't like what they did to Aljamain, man. I'm gonna keep saying that, bro. I don't like how they made him fight in 3 months after he fought Henry Cejudo. I don't like that at all. I think that was
Uh,
very, very
I
strange to me.
understand. I understand. But at the same time, he didn't take a lot of damage in that fight.
No,
He didn't take a
no.
lot of damage, and also I just feel like I understand what you're saying. If
Yeah, because if I'm the
but
champion, I should have
look
a
at
say. I should have
look
because
at
now look at Sean now. He gets 6 months now. No issues.
yeah. I mean, but it's also like Aljamain he's being unlike unlikable.
Now, see, I'll say
you
this,
know,
right?
he was he was
I'm gonna say
being
this, bro.
kind of a dickhead.
I'm gonna say this, right? I actually didn't find him unlikable, but okay, for me, right? He had okay, no. For me, this is what I'll say. Personally, it wasn't that he was unlikable for me. It was
Mhm.
just it was the fact that he was corny. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, that's unlikable.
Fair enough. Fair. I see, but my thing is like I'm recognizing that it's a character he's trying to play. He's not playing it well. He's trying to play a
Mhm.
character.
Why don't you
I
say that about
recognize that.
Rolly?
I don't think that's a character. Bro, he's been like that. Rolly's
Yeah.
been like that, bro.
Okay. No,
Like,
fair
yeah,
enough.
no.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like you can
Um,
tell, bro. That's his
nah.
personality, bro.
It was just. I mean, I guess like the thing is, man, I don't know if he won that second fight with Jan with
Oh,
Piotr
Jan.
Jan. I don't think he won that fight. I think he was getting absolutely demolished on the feet. He was getting absolutely demolished on the feet, especially in the later rounds. He was not. He was getting.
Really? The later
Jan,
Oh, okay, yeah, he did. Yeah. There was the later rounds that he was losing.
bro.
Um
Jan, you know, it bites him in the ass, man. Because this is the thing. Like
he
we
starts
have
off
these.
too slow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like we have these fights. It's not boxing. You don't have 12 rounds. You have
You
three
don't have
rounds. Or you
12
have
rounds,
five
man.
rounds.
And even in boxing, you can't be starting slow. You see what happened to Lomachenko? He starts
Yeah.
slow. He don't do shit until the 7th, 8th round. And then he go out and have a crazy good 11th, 12th round and then expect to win the whole fight. You didn't do anything the first half of the fight. All
So
I
do
gotta
you
do is
think?
at least
Here's what I want to ask you about that.
yeah.
So do you think that if he really came out in the first, from the beginning of the fight, that he would have beat Devin
See,
handily?
right, but my thing is, right, if he could have done it, why didn't he do it? Get where I'm coming from?
Maybe.
That's a hypothetical thing because if he could have came out swinging and doing what he should have done or what he was doing in the 12th round, he should have been able to do it in the first round. What was different? You only got a more tired Devin
I mean,
Haney.
I guess urgency.
Urgency, right? But
Mhm.
like and I mean, okay, if I answer that question, no and yes, right? Because if I copy and paste the Loma from the 11th round into
Yeah.
the third round, okay, yeah,
I mean, these are
right,
facts. This is how he
right. But then,
lost to
but Tio,
yeah.
he did the same, and this is why I tell anyone that says Devin lost that fight, watch the Tio fight. Watch the Tio fight because he did the exact same thing with Teofimo Lopez, and he does that to other dudes. The difference is he stops other guys in the later rounds. He didn't stop the upper echelon. That's the only difference. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yeah.
That's the only difference. This is how he fights. The thing is he'll warm you up, whatever, do his thing, whatever. And once round 8 starts, once round 9 starts, he'll really throw it on. And most people don't even get past the 8th round, 9th round, right?
Hmm.
And thing is, and obviously other guys are not as skilled as Tio and Devin, right? So he's already racked up enough rounds already. So regardless of even if it does go to the decision, he's good. But the thing is, at that last end of the latter half of the fight, he's putting in work, a lot of work. And if you don't get stopped, and if you didn't do much in the first half, you're gonna win that fight, which is exactly what happened with. Because I remember when I watched the Teofimo Lopez fight. This is when I was a fan of him, bro. Me and my friend were watching it. We were shocked. We were shocked because of the shots that Teofimo was missing, and the shots that Lomachenko was landing. Remember now, I'm rooting for Teofimo Lopez, right? But
Mhm.
but at the same time, we're like, okay, but he's still not winning the rounds. He'd have crazy moments. He'd have, I won't say crazy, but he'd have very flashy moments where Tio would miss and get caught with something that I'm like, how did he even catch him with that? But he was never winning the rounds. He only started winning the rounds in round 8, and then
Mhm.
Tio came back on. So, but that hurts fighters, man. You can't start. This is what my trainer always said. He said, look, and there's a time and a place. Don't give up rounds. Personally, to me, I don't think you should give up rounds, especially at MMA. I think that's a pretty much given. You only got 5
Yeah.
rounds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's a number one no.
Yeah. Maybe you
Um,
can give up one. Like
at max, at
one.
max, at max. I wouldn't even say one, but I'd say half a round, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because
Yeah.
like, bro, imagine it's 2-2. Really, it's two. No, yeah, it's 2-2. Really, but you gave up the first round because you were trying to learn. What if that
Yeah.
happens, right? Because now it's you, but you could have put it on him the last 2 rounds. But if he won the first 3, it's a wrap, right?
Yeah.
Right. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
you're gonna
So
have to knock him out or 10-8 it just to even get a draw.
precisely to get
The
it,
last you'd have to 10-8 the last 2 rounds
exactly.
to win.
And that's too much of a risk. That's way too much of a
Yeah,
risk. You
it's
know,
not possible.
no.
I can't
I
say
mean,
it's not
it can
possible.
happen. It's very
It's
rare though.
it's extremely unlikely.
Very unlikely. That's why my trainer said, he said, go in there and hit him as hard as you can. Don't feel him out. That's what my trainer used to tell me. He said, don't feel him out. Go in there and hit him as hard as you can. First
Yeah.
shot. you know. Now, to me, I think I'm gonna feel him out a little bit, but the mindset, you can't beat that mindset. You can't argue that mindset. That makes
Mhm.
makes sense, right? So but like Jan, like you just said, man, it hurts him so much. It hurts him so much when he just starts off slow
Yeah.
and he don't really turn on to the end. And I don't know, man. All I'm saying, bro, is that there's favoritism in UFC, and they are never going to get another McGregor. They can just throw that idea out. Sean will never be another McGregor. There will never be another McGregor.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna try and get into because McGregor is just McGregor, bro. Like McGregor is just McGregor. I mean, I actually I understand what you're saying, but the UFC, I think what they do a very good job of putting you out there essentially. So like, they'll build you up by just giving you the what the hell, man, this big ass bug. They'll just essentially give you the platform, They will
Right,
if you
right.
give them the content like or if you give them the you know if you show them, that you are like a marketable
Marketable, right.
personality, then they'll do their thing, then they have to come together essentially. Um because you see that they don't do that for anybody. I mean, entire look at the flyweight division, bro. Like no one really pays attention
No
to
one,
that
bro.
division
I don't even know
because
who was there. Brandon Moreno, right?
I mean, there's some good guys there. I mean,
No, but like on the map, right?
Pantoja, yeah, Pantoja, Moreno, Car France is there. What? Oh, crap. What's this guy's name again? Uh,
Bro, before we end out, bro, did you hear that Tyler Santos got cut from the UFC?
Talia Santos.
Yeah.
I did not see that.
She got cut from the
What was that
UFC.
for?
Apparently they wanted too much money.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That's Tiago Santos. That's
No
his
way.
wife.
That's Thiago Santos? That's the guy that
Yeah,
fought. That guy that fought John Jones?
yeah.
Are you serious? That's his wife?
Swear.
Oh
Yeah,
shoot! Wow. Okay. Okay. No, I didn't know that. No, are you sure, bro?
I swear.
Bro, I don't know if that's right, bro. I don't know if that's right. Nah, bro. No, it's not right, bro.
Oh no, I'm wrong.
He's
I'm wrong.
married to
I'm
a
wrong.
white
I'm wrong.
girl.
I'm wrong. Never
Yeah.
mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bun that. Bun that.
Bun
Bun that.
that. You know what I'm saying? Fun that
No,
thing.
Yana. I can't believe. I don't know why I said that. I literally know who that is. I know
Yeah.
Yana. Yeah. I remember, bro. Kunitskaya. She's Russian. What the heck?
But yours
Hello?
just went. Yeah, I can hear you, but it's out. It's all right though, bro. We about to hit the
Let me
hour.
see. Yeah,
Yes, we hit
there's
the
a
hour.
couple of
So
more fights I wanted to touch on, but
yeah, well,
I
we'll be back next
yes
week
sir, yes sir,
for
yes sir.
sure.
PC's
If not,
about to crash, so
yeah, yeah, we gonna go crazy, man. But
yes
yeah, you know
sir,
what it is, guys. You know, like and subscribe for more content, man. We really appreciate y'all tuning in. Really appreciate y'all liking the video. You already know what it is, man. Mountain Night Sports, the Red Corner Podcast. We out.